Welcome to Megamind. I am David.
And I am Monica.
A quick reminder, please give us a like, hit the bell, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and supporting us.
You know what's funny, David? Every time we talk about today's topic, I picture someone carrying a big imaginary storm cloud on their head, like a cartoon character who refuses to walk out into the sunshine.
Yeah, exactly. The drama storm. It's like, hey, why are you dragging thunder into Starbucks? Just order your latte and relax.
But they don't, and that's the problem. Some people bring weather with them. Not the nice spring breeze, but a full monsoon.
And the worst part? They don't even realize how contagious that storm is. You think you're separate, but next thing you know, you're soaked.
That's why today we're going to talk about the volcanoes, the conflict lovers, and the complainers, the three horsemen of peace destruction.
Horsemen on tiny scooters, though. Because let's be honest, sometimes their drama is laughably small, but they ride it around like it's a parade.
Okay, let's start with the drama volcanoes. I knew someone like this years ago. Lovely person at heart, but if you texted them, "Hey, how's your day?" you'd get a novel back. A whole saga, like, well, my cat looked at me weird this morning, then my neighbor stole my parking space, and by the way, my boss is secretly plotting against me.
That's not an update, that's an entire season of a Netflix show.
Exactly. And the thing is, you walk away from that chat feeling exhausted, like you just ran a marathon in your mind.
And that's the tax of drama. It hijacks your calendar, your energy, even your heartbeat.
I call it the drama diet. You didn't ask for it, but suddenly you've consumed 500 empty calories of gossip and stress.
The drama buffet. Endless plates, no nutrition.
And it's sneaky, because at first it feels exciting. Ooh, twists, turns, plot lines. But the longer you stick around, the more you realize, wait, there's never a resolution. Just cliffhanger after cliffhanger.
Yeah, and you start to notice the practical telltales. There's always an emergency. Always. Like last Tuesday it was their car. Friday it's their flatmate. Sunday it's their bad takeaway curry.
Don't knock Curry into this.
No, Curry's innocent. Curry never hurt anyone. Okay, maybe it did, but that's another story.
And then the vague story thing. Have you noticed that? You ask for details, and the details shift like sand.
Right. Suddenly it's not their fault, it's the neighbor's cousin's dog.
A dog that somehow controls the economy and their emotions.
Super dog of blame. Remember to share and subscribe. Thank you.
Okay, let's shift to conflict people. You know the ones. Always in a feud.
Oh yeah, they've got a running enemies list longer than my grocery list. And that's saying something because I shop like a teenager living alone for the first time.
Your enemies list would just be broccoli, chores, and ironing.
Correct. And maybe socks that vanish in the laundry.
But conflict junkies, they live for the drama of opposition. They'll even say, oh, I hate conflict, while simultaneously fighting with their neighbor about recycling bins.
I had a mate like that in college. Every group project, he'd managed to start a mini Cold War. Even if the project was about something as boring as data entry, somehow it turned into Team him versus Team everyone else.
I bet he was also the guy who said, it's not personal, right before making it personal.
Every single time.
And here's the thing, conflict gives them identity. It makes them feel like they're in a story where they're the main character. But for everyone else, it's exhausting.
Yeah, you just want to hand them a coloring book and say, here, use your energy for this instead.
Now the last group, blamers and complainers.
The champions of Victim Olympics.
Gold medal in finger pointing.
And a silver in sighing loudly at work meetings.
They never take accountability. Everything is someone else's fault. The weather, the government, the bloke down the road.
I once worked with someone who complained so much that I stopped hearing words. It became background noise like a faulty fridge.
Did you ever say anything?
Oh, I tried. I said, hey mate, maybe instead of complaining, let's fix it. And he looked at me like I'd just spoken ancient Greek.
Because complaining feels good for a second, like scratching an itch, but it doesn't actually heal anything.
Exactly. And the problem is it corrodes self-belief. You end up thinking, I'm just a passenger in life. Everything is happening to me.
That's like handing over your steering wheel and sitting in the back seat while someone else drives you into a ditch.
You know what this reminds me of? The Secret Service example. They didn't have time for complaining because there was real work to do.
Yeah, no one in a life or death mission is like, excuse me, I need 5 minutes to vent.
Imagine a bodyguard saying, I'd catch that bullet, but honestly, I'm just so tired of the way traffic was this morning.
That's how ridiculous it is when we indulge too much complaining in normal life. Here's the thing, though, David. It's not just about other people. Sometimes we all slip into these patterns.
Absolutely. I've caught myself mid-complaint and thought, hang on, I sound like that fridge guy.
Same. The trick is to notice quickly and reset.
Which brings us to the recovery protocol. Step 1, name it, like, oh no, I'm spiraling.
Step 2, shorten the loop. Leave the room, end the call, whatever it takes.
Step 3, reset. Water, walk, write a line in a notebook.
Step 4, do something useful right away. Even if it's just washing the dishes, momentum clears noise.
You know what we need to make this more fun? Food analogies.
Always.
Drama people are like candy floss. Exciting for a second, but no substance, and too much makes you sick.
Conflict people are like extra spicy hot wings. Fun at first, then they just burn you and keep burning.
Blamers are like lukewarm soup, complaining about being cold but never turning on the stove.
That was surprisingly poetic, David.
Thank you. I call it kitchen philosophy.
Let's talk boundaries. People think boundaries are about punishment, but they're really about clarity.
Exactly. Like saying, I can give this 10 minutes, then I need to go back to my work.
Or, pop the details in an email, I'll check later.
Or, my favorite, what have you tried already?
That one's sneaky but good. It shifts responsibility back where it belongs.
Yeah, because you're not the emergency services for other people's recurring fires.
And in teams, culture is what you tolerate. If you let one person complain endlessly, guess what happens? It spreads.
Complaints are like glitter. Once one person dumps it, suddenly everyone's sparkling with negativity.
True. That's why you replace venting sessions with debriefs. What went wrong? What will change? Who owns the next step?
And celebrate the person who fixed the thing quietly, not the one who narrated the crisis loudly.
You know what's hardest, though? When it's family.
Oh, yes. You can't exactly fire your uncle at Christmas dinner. Remember to share and subscribe. Thank you.
No, but you can set rules, like no late-night arguments, or let's pause for 20 minutes when things heat up.
Or separate the person from the pattern. Like, I love you, but I'm not joining this spiral.
Offer a bridge, not a rescue. Suggest a book, a therapist, a habit. Don't carry their volcano.
So what's the upside of all this?
A low-drama life, which doesn't mean boring. It means your energy goes where it should, into your goals, your people, your health.
It means you're not at the mercy of someone else's soap opera. You get your hours back.
And you become the calm person in the room, the one who lowers the temperature instead of raising it. So let's wrap this up. Drama, conflict, and complaining. They're like background apps draining your battery. If you don't notice them, you'll wonder why you're exhausted at 3 p.m.
But if you curate your company, set boundaries, and take responsibility for your part, you free up energy for what matters.
And don't forget humor. Sometimes the best way to diffuse drama is to laugh at how absurd it all is.
Like us, arguing about curry earlier.
Exactly. Curry is never the enemy. Drop your comments below and subscribe to our channel. David and Monica are personas we use to make our content more engaging and relatable. We're not affiliated with any organization or product mentioned. Our discussions are just for inspiration and entertainment, not professional advice. Always think for yourself, take what works for you, and make your own decisions. See you next time.